Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped in with another episode of Cut Different TV. And before we get into this episode, y'all already know what to do. If you aren't already subscribed, hit that red button, click that bell too so you get notifications every time we post content like this. And today, we got a New Jersey native in the building, hailing from Woodbridge, born and raised. We got my brother, Mr. Speak Up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
ISO Kenny in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on
with
with
spot, man. I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling, brother?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Sir.
It's not every day that you get to have ISO Kenny on the platform.
Right.
So, we vibing, and, the goal of Cut Different is really to get a better understanding and let your fan base know, hey, well, they already know that you cut different, but from your words, what makes ISO Kenny cut different? And then just kind of going into the background and talking about some shit that everybody don't ask. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's a great question. What makes ISO Kenny cut different? Honestly, feel like what makes ISO Kenny cut different is the fact that, like, I'm just a creative. You feel me? I'm one person that always like to try new things when it comes to the music and stuff like that. I really try to, like, pour my passion and my personality into my content mixed with the music and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm able to just kind of blend like worlds together, you feel me? Blend personalities, just blend myself into the music, have fun with it, and just really lose myself in the process. I feel like that's what makes me cut different, you feel me? So,
everybody else, they do the snaps. We do the silver zone cut different.
That's hard.
That's fire, bro. And I appreciate that. And we go ahead and get that. We always like to get that out of the way up front. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you're here.
Right.
And then, so let's start with the foundation. So obviously born and raised in Jersey, and your pops was in music. Growing up as well too. So let's talk about the upbringing real quick, and then we'll get into all the good shit.
For sure, 100%. So I found out my dad was really like a music exec, really like pushing for like Afro beats music in Nigeria. Had a shop set up in Broad Street in Newark and stuff like that. He was in a band. He really was like pivotal in the success of a big artist that goes by Obisere. Yeah, so that was pretty dope to know that, you feel me, and know that, that's the reason, like, why I have, like, music pouring through my veins and stuff like that, and the inspiration behind a lot of things, even talking to him, it'd always, like, motivate me and stuff like that to keep going with it. So, so upbringing was really born in Woodbridge, Woodbridge, New Jersey and stuff like that. Pretty small town, but it's really been making strides over the years. Has been a lot of other artists, content creators, just entertainment minds alike, just really just putting on for the city, the towns, you feel me, the state, you feel me. Jersey as a whole is just going crazy right now, you feel me. So
Word up, bro. So pops, you know what I'm saying, finding out about that, I know that was cool, because I'm sure you can sing, you can rap, you can do all these things, and you're probably like, man, where the hell did this come from?
Right.
So it's dope to know where the origin is. And so getting into the rapping and singing, we will. But you started getting buzz on Twitter, and then obviously TikTok, and you're a social media phenomenon. So, like, how do you balance the lines of being a creative, creating that content, and then also being an artist, right? And being the caliber of artist that you've proven to be.
Right. I feel like the way I balance it is really just learning how to adapt. You feel me? I feel like once you know how to adapt, you're able to just see, the trends. You're able to see, the movements within the culture, movements within the music industry space and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm always listening to new music. I'm always finding myself just finding out ways to get better. Starting off, I wasn't the best, like, video editor and stuff like that, but I had to step out my comfort zone and know how to really apply myself and stuff like that. So I feel like it's really my ability to be able to be a chameleon in the space, you feel me? I'm able to adapt to, like, anything, you feel me? So I pride myself in that, really just taking myself out the comfort zone musically, trying different genres, trying different sounds and stuff like that. But in everything that you see ISO Kenny do, like, yo, it's really from ISO Kenny. It's him not putting up a front of anything. It's just showing that, yo, whatever bag he gets into, he's true to it and he stays to it, you feel me? And he's able to just hop in and out whenever he wants, type shit, for real.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, run that back so you can hear that again, man. That's fire. That's tough.
Yes, sir.
So obviously balancing those multiple skill sets that you have, and I saw in What Happened to Me too, like, you're introducing different characters, and on TikTok, you're introducing different characters.
Right.
Like, where does that come from? The ability for you to be able, obviously you're a chameleon in the space, but to be able to tap into those different personalities and, like, where does that stem from, and what made you think, okay, cool, like, I'm gonna bring them, give them something different here?
Right. So even when in that era when I was really going crazy with the characters and stuff like that, I feel like that honestly generally stemmed from my experiences. My experiences, for instance, um, in high school, I was always like an outgoing person. I always was like just catering to different, just um I'd say friend groups in a sense. I was cool with the jocks. I was cool with, the athletes and stuff like that. I was cool with the quiet kids as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hence why I had the quiet kid, the frat kid in college, you feel me? That's like frat culture type shit. So I was able to tap into that. But I feel like it really just, like truly derived from my ability to just, it can be any song, you feel me? Like I'll listen to pop, I'll listen to country in a sense. I'll listen to so many different sounds and be able to kind of pick it up quick. Okay, these are the themes that are being talked about. These are kind of like, just the subjects that are really just within the music and stuff like that. But really just understanding, studying my history on it a little bit, you feel me, and just crafting it the way I want to now make it, it's still ISO Kenny at the end of the day. It's something that, like when people see it, it's like, damn, like he's doing it all the way 100% for us. So my ability just to adapt and just really read and understand, embrace different cultures, genres and stuff like that. You feel me? For sure.
That's fire, bro. And obviously you're not, you're not afraid to explain in detail where it comes from. I love that, bro. Like how you come on and you're talking about, exactly where it comes from and you're articulating that, bro. It makes it very easy to understand and digest. And for the fans of ISO Kenny watching this, like this is going to be one of those interviews where you're going to really learn a lot about him. So I appreciate you going into detail.
For sure.
So I'm sure a lot of the people that are seeing this right now that came to this interview, when I hop out the cut, I promise I'm going to speak up. Right?
Yeah.
So you were making that style of content. That one went crazy.
Right.
It's got like what, over 27 million streams right now?
It's crazy. My biggest one to date. Honestly.
That's crazy. I was watching your interview on Fresh and Fit back in, I think, 2023, like early 2023. And you said it had like 700,000. What's it called? Reshares or trends made to
video creates on TikTok.
That shit gotta be damn near over 1 million now.
Yeah, definitely like went crazy. 100%.
So tell me about how that happened and tell me like when you knew, okay, bet this shit is out of here.
So with Speak Up, that's a very, very interesting story. So with Speak Up, right? Crazy enough, like that summer, like I actually I tore my Achilles while playing basketball in Miami. Crazy story, like long story short, you feel me? I was in a basketball matchup against Tory Lanez and Terrell Owens, right?
What?
Literally playing against, like, you feel me? I got the footage. I ain't capping, you feel me? So Tory Lanez hacking me, you feel me? I'm still able to get buckets and stuff like that. But third quarter, 10 seconds to go. T.O.'s on the other team. They throw a full court pass to him. I don't know why I thought I could jump with Brody. I jumped. He ain't dunk on me, though. You feel me? He ain't bang on me, you feel me? But jumped up, tried to block, bro, came down, felt the snap. He still scored, but you feel me? I felt the snap, and I knew. Reason why I knew is because back in 2019, I had already torn my other Achilles. So mind you, this is, you feel me, in Miami. I'm going to Rolling Loud with the homies, just really just trying to have a good time. And like before I even got to go to Rolling Loud, I'm in a cast type. You feel me?
Damn.
The reason why that's pivotal and Speak Up, you feel me? You thought I was finna go off track, huh? Nah, you feel me? Nah. So the reason why that's pivotal to Speak Up is like, so that summer, I'm in a cast, you feel me? Never would imagine it. 2022 was a great year, you feel me? I'm like, yo, like I went through like kind of like just a situation and a phase of my life. I'm thinking, damn, like I'm always known myself to be a consistent person. I'm in this cast. I had surgery. I'm chilling in the crib. I'm debating, do I take a break from this, like making the music content and stuff like that? But the person I am, I'm like, nah, I can't let that be. So I had already had the idea for months, like, oh, when your homie mom was on a beat. It was just one Saturday night. I was just compelled to actually like put that idea into fruition, into action for me. Wrote the song, found a beat on YouTube and stuff like that. Shout out my guy Sub Knocking, he made the beat. Literally it flowed. Like I'm thinking, okay, when I have about it, I promise. It just flows easily. And then, I'm the type of person when I write, I like to keep it around the subject. So I had bars. So if people ain't noticed, when I wrote the song, it was tailored around like film and stuff like that and cameras and action. When I hop about the cut, I promise I'm gonna make scene, got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be seen. You feel me? Like a lot of bars in there that relates to that, that film industry world and stuff like that. The Liam Neeson bar, everybody went crazy for.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Literally. Yeah. So it's like a Saturday afternoon, finished recording a song in my crib, posted it TikTok like around 5:30. I knew it was gonna go crazy. Like it's crazy. I remember the time and shit too. It's crazy. So posted that joint 5:30. I knew within an hour, okay, boom, 50K views. Like, okay, this shit moving crazy.
Oh yeah.
But so, and I'm the type of person, like when I post, like I don't like to obsess over it. I'll create and give it out to the world and let it be. I'll check it the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know like the craziness of social media. It could be a crazy dopamine rush to see like, oh, to track it all the time. And you feel me? And I've been through that before. So I know like from the experience, I got to chill with this one. You feel me? Just create, give it to the world, come back to it the next time. You feel me? So next day, log back into, I go back on the TikTok. I see, okay, 2 million views. Like not even full 24 hours
Next
yet.
day.
Next day.
Okay.
Feel me? But what made me realize that it was really gonna go crazy is when I clicked on the sound and it already had 100 video creates to it. You feel me? So I knew like that's the thing. You feel me? Like when it comes to TikTok and stuff like that, it's trend culture. You feel me? That's how songs go crazy. But when I knew like with that traction, 100 videos made within like just 24 hours, and then the next day it keeps going up by the hundreds, the thousands, 10,000s. So when I knew a female hopped on it and she made it into like a trend where it's just like, oh, speak up, like say what you really want to say. A lot of the other females picked up on that, you feel me? And that's when it went crazy. So when a female's hop on your trend, yeah, you're out of here, buddy. You're good. You feel me? They're going crazy with it. You feel me? You turn it up type shit. You feel me? So that's really what it was. But just really seeing the life cycle of it and just seeing, how, literally one moment, one decision could lead to something so crazy. Imagine if I never like just say, yo, I'm gonna throw in a towel real quick. I'm gonna wait till I'm back on my feet and not like continue with the content. But I said, nah, I'm gonna keep going with it. And next thing you know, it's literally going crazy. Celebrities, Chiefs use it in a TikTok for the Super Bowl type shit. You feel me? I heard it was even played in Super Bowl. Rod Wave had the song playing on his tour. Like, feel me? Like, it was just amazing to see like so many things like and opportunities come about with it. So I'm forever grateful for that. Really just knowing that, yo, I pushed through. You feel me? In a time where adversity called and told me to step up to the plate, I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get to it for and I got to it. You feel me? So yeah, so that's really the crazy story about it. I manifested. I wanted to get a Genius interview. You feel me? I remember DMing Genius like back in like 2019 saying I want to like I'm gonna get on there. And you feel me? And I made it happen. Like February 2023. So it's beautiful to me, honestly, to just like really put your mind into action and just go crazy. So yeah, that's really the story for real.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate you sharing that with Cut Different, man. And I remember that trend. Like the women were walking around with the notepads, you know what I'm saying? That shit was fire, bro. That's crazy, dude.
Real talk.
And the Chief shit and all that, bro. That's facts. So, I mean, obviously prior to that, like you were involved in music and you had a background in that, but literally overnight, right? They say like overnight sensation, it's 10 years behind the scenes, whatever. But to have a video in this day and age, social media, literally all it takes is one viral clip and your life changes. What was the difference between the ISO Kenny the day before you posted it and a week later? How did your life change? And, how did that, what did you have to change, right? You had to set some boundaries. I'm sure you had to learn some things. What was that process like?
Honestly, definitely a lot changed. I had to adjust to being outside more. Before Speak Up, I'll be honest, you feel me? I'm really more so like a homebody type of dude. I don't really like going out much, you feel me? Because I was really just, I created, I stayed in my space and I'm chilling. But after the song, I realized, so many opportunities, to perform, to do this, do that and stuff like that. So I had to kind of step out there more and like actually, set boundaries too when it came to like even the females and stuff like that. Like, cause of course I'd always get like fan love and fan support and stuff like that. But man, it was a point in time, it was crazy. You feel me? Like the DMs was jumping and stuff like that. So, and I know it's easy to go crazy and lose yourself in that, but I also had to set boundaries and know like, you can't get caught off the high of, a big success. You feel me? You have to set boundaries and stuff like that and knowing who you are at the core for real. So I definitely had to make a lot of changes to know like, even in a sense, when, you reach that level of success, that's not the time to relax. It's not the time to chill and be like throwing a towel. Yeah, I'm done. I'm out. It's good. I made it. Got to keep producing. You got to keep, really thinking 5 moves ahead. You feel me? Thinking steps ahead. You can't get caught up because that's where a lot of people go wrong. That's where I've definitely went wrong in the past as well. Thinking, okay, like, boom, like this is it. Like, nah, it's only the beginning, if anything. So I say, definitely just had to make the changes within, self-discipline, really just just really the mindset shift to know like, yo, like my standards have to just stay true wherever and whatever happens in my life. You feel me? I can't let the circumstances change me, but if it does change me, it changes me for the better. You feel me? So yeah,
Word.
for sure.
Damn, man, I'm loving his answers, bro. I hope y'all are enjoying this interview.
Yes,
if you still not subscribed, click the subscribe button now. Turn on the post notifications. Like, comment what your favorite thing that he said thus far. We want to hear from you. So shit, what happened to me?
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. How did that come together?
So what happened to me is crazy enough, right? Like I said, I'm always a person that I like to just have fun with the music. Like it's a balance between taking it serious, but taking it serious to the point where it's just like now you stressing over it for like now we're at the point like you take it to the point where it's like, yo, like you start losing yourself. You start to lose what matters in the terms of like, you know, connecting with people that really support you, your family, all of that. That's when it becomes unhealthy. I like to keep a balance to it. I keep it serious, but I always from time to time remember and have checkpoints myself, yo, have fun with it. So what happened to me, that was when I really just recorded, you feel me, like, yo, like the beat gave me like some like gritty, like it was a club vibe, as a reference to like, it reminded me of the Shake Some beat by the Baby, but it also gave me like a gritty 1800s type of vibe. So literally like I'm just rapping like, yo, lately I don't know what even happened to me. So I got to a point when it's paused. I don't know what came naturally. Like I can never fan no man. I can never. I'm like, oh nah, I gotta tap into my 1800s bag with this one. Yeah. So I go crazy, record that. Mind you, I didn't even really intend to drop it for. I just posted on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook too. That shit going crazy. People like, yo, we want this. Yeah. Hey, you feel me? Your request is my demand. So literally, and mind you, I previewed it all the way back in like September. And dropped the song until November 21st. So it just showed like even before I built a pre-save campaign and all that, it was going crazy. People wanted it, everything. Like, yo, we need this song, drop it. So just talked to my manager. He was like, yo, you gotta drop this for like, this is you, bro. For me, I was like, yeah, you feel me, facts. Like, you feel me, like, let me just have fun with it for show him like, yo, I could literally just do whatever. You feel me? Like if I'm not, then that means I'm suppressing myself for because I know I have the ability to do whatever. You feel me? So I dropped it. Pre-saves went crazy. Like just people just started, yo, rocking with it. And then DJs, yo, send me the song. Though, this song going crazy like in the club. People DMing me, yo, they play this in Jersey, they play this shit in Philly, they play this like places I never thought like, you know, my music would even reach for real. So like literally that was just me just losing myself in the music, having fun and just reminding myself, yo, like people, like that's why I love my supporters so much, is people that literally rock with whatever I do. You feel me? They don't try to tell me like, don't do this, don't do that. They just like, yo, whatever this dude does, whatever ISO Kenny does, like I feel it 100%, and that's what matters the most to me. You feel me? If I know that my song can impact you to even bust a dance move in front of your mirror at 3 a.m. in the night, you feel me? Then it's lit. You feel me? 100%. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened to me. Shot the video with my guy RTT Productions, Tim. There's 2 Tims and then my boy Ryan and shit like that. Went to Montclair State with Tim. Went crazy. I told them that was the first music video they really shot. I believed in them. They believed in me. We made it happen, and you know, went crazy for visuals. Went crazy, and stem like a lot of people said, even from the opening scene of me like stumbling in the city, like, yo, bro, like you could act, bro. You gotta get on like into that bag too. But it's a time. It's a time for everything. Not saying, you feel me, not gonna happen. But hey, man, you just gotta stay tuned for what ISO got. You feel me? That's the ISO. That what it is. You feel me? So yeah, it is. So
word up, man. Word. So what happened to me? Going crazy. I know what happened to you.
Yeah.
You doing your thing. You vibing. You staying true to yourself. You staying authentic. You staying cut different.
So facts.
And so now life is, you know, you're blessed and you're able to walk in your purpose and do whatever you want to do, which is a blessing. A lot of people want to do that.
Right.
And so I feel like you do a great job of carrying that load.
Yeah.
Pause.
Hey, but, I didn't even hit that. Man, hey, yo.
Nah, all jokes aside though. So obviously content has played a huge role in your growth as an artist, right? And getting more exposure.
Right.
What's your take on content? Like when you're in that process of putting together something, I know with Speak Up, you were like, all right, I had this idea, I did it. Is it really that casual and free flowing every time, or do you have a process in place, a creative process that allows you to create those?
That's a great question. Do I have a creative process? I feel like, I definitely do have a creative process. So from the moment, you know, whether I get a beat pack, whether I'm on YouTube, the beat is the genesis for everything. A lot of people forget that. And I feel like a lot of credit doesn't even go towards like, the producers and stuff like that. But the beat is truly generally what starts a song to really have that potential to make a hit song. That's why you have so many people, using samples and stuff like that. You feel me? Yes, because of the song, but the beat itself. So the process for me is like once I find a beat, if I'll be able to easily like kind of know what I'm gonna rap about. If it's an upbeat tempo, pop vibe, okay, I'll rap about, I'll sing whatever about having fun. R&B vibes, love, heartbreak things. I'm able to really just kind of know what contents I'm gonna put into the lyrics, whether the beat, based on the beat, for real. So that's really my process, knowing like, okay, first is the beat, then it's the topic, but now really more so working on the lyrics. You feel me? Because I feel like even one thing that I pride myself in is lyrics. You feel me? Because being a songwriter since like 6-7 years old, you feel me? Like I felt like, I've gotten better with that over time. Being more descriptive with what I'm trying to sing about, rap about, really just, not making it too surface level. You feel me? Not making it too generic. Granted, you'll have some generic lyrics, but the reason why you go by a subject is like literally like that's really how like song structure, even in writing for real, like they taught you like, yo, you have a subject, the topic, then you tell the content of the story. There's a climax. There's so many things. So, and honestly, even back in like middle school, high school, my favorite subject was always like writing and stuff. You feel me? I've written poetry. You feel me? Like just written compelling stories that even made the whole class cry for real. You feel me? So I feel like I've always just prided myself in just lyrics, and just making sure like what's ever inside here, it literally internally gets produced externally out onto the beat, the song, and everything. So and how people feel that for me. So
yeah. Word. And then the content just does the job of helping you put a visual and paint the literal picture.
Right. Exactly.
Because a song, a song, or they say a photo's 1,000 words, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but a video can be. It displays 100%. And shows it. So I think you do great with that, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
So you mentioned something about the acting piece.
Yeah.
And it just brings me to think, because your image and your character and who you are, it seems like music, obviously you've excelled and been superior in that space.
Right.
It's like, what do you think about, like, when you think like down the line, do you think that there's, openings and opportunities for you to, expand in your creativity?
100%. I think there's always avenues. There's always opportunities for me to like just go crazy and really just show myself more creatively. You feel me? So acting is definitely one of those things that's on the list. I actually did a acting gig earlier in February as well. With my guy Jimmy and stuff like that. He's putting together a show. It was not a major part, just to call him like cameo, but definitely like just seeing like, how many people is needed on set in terms of like cameramen and stuff like that. It made me realize, it's the real deal. You feel me? And people have always told me, like I said, in high school, you feel me, even middle school, like I've always had that kind of presence of like, yo, he could be the next like Jamie Foxx. Like, I could get into whatever bag I can. So it's definitely something that I'm not shy of. I just know like there is a time for everything. You feel me? I feel like, when it comes to the music, I have unfinished business with it. So, but the best thing I can do now is still portray that, those acting qualities and expressions into my music video. And every music video like I have, you can feel it through my facial expressions, even in my content I do. I really try to like portray with the facial expression. So it's definitely an avenue that I'm definitely open to over the years. You feel me? As I mature, into an older creative. So
definitely. And so, speaking about just the creativity and being able to tap into so many different bags, express your message, express your thoughts in different ways.
Right.
So when you were doing Twitter in the beginning, right? You had the post about it was P&B Rock was it Tory?
It was A Boogie.
A Boogie and P&B Rock. So you mentioned earlier that you were playing ball with Tory and T.O.
Right. Yeah.
So tell me about how because that post, that video that you did about them went crazy.
Right.
So you ended up being able to meet P&B.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. How did that manifest?
So like I really have like one person to really shout out for that. Yo, Stats, if you watching this, you feel me? Like the GOAT for that, 100%. So my guy Stats, like I met bro in like late 2018, 2019, you feel me? And he's produced records for PNB. He was always in the studio at the time, Blast Off and stuff like that. So we connected. He was like, yo, bro, I rock with what you do. I was like, nah, I appreciate you. For me, linked up. You feel me? Brought me to the studio a couple times. Oh, you know PNB like records here. You feel me? I was like, nah, yo, word, like I would be dope to meet. And it's like, nah, yeah, like I could definitely meet type shit. So it's one day we in the studio for real, and PNB Rock is actually like on live, like while in the studio and stuff like that, while I'm there type shit for real. So you feel me? We just chilling and stuff. And then my boy Stats just goes out for real. He's like, yo, Kenny, like pull up type shit. So for me, I pulled up, you feel me? He seen PNB. He's like, yo, what's up, bro? He's like, oh yeah, you the person that made the video and stuff like that. So he showed love. PNB showed love off rip for real. Like literally just gave me words of advice like, yo, asked me, yo, we get it paid. He's like, yeah, for sure, 100%. Like, yo, keep going. Like, you feel me? That shit was lit. You feel me? Like, shit was funny for real. Like, I rock with it. For me, took a picture. You feel me? And it was just genuine off rip. But the fact that, like, yo, I made that video, he seen it. That was kind of the first thing, like, knowing it reached him type shit. And then knowing, like, you know, my guy was able to make that play happen and, you know, just actually, like, gain, you know, that inspiration and gain those words from PNB. It was like, yo, like, I felt like I could do anything at that moment. Like, it's just the beginning to know, like, yo, if you put your mind to something, you know, who knows who's it's going to reach, but it's the fact that you just got to keep going. You got to keep, like, you know, pushing through it. You feel me? Your mind tries to set limitations on certain things, but, like, once the action, you feel me, you override it with action, it could take you places you wouldn't even fathom for real. So, yeah, shout out to my guy, Stats. You feel me? Rest in peace, PNB Rock. Yes, sir.
Definitely. R.I.P. PNB, man. I remember when the news first came out that he passed, man. Like, I don't know the exact timeline of when you met him versus when that happened. Fly high, but where were you when you got that news, and how did that affect you?
Yeah, like where I was at, I was really honestly in the crib. I was I remember specifically I was on the phone with one of my producers, Tubby. We're both like big supporters like of PNB and stuff like that. So literally, I'm just seeing it like just news breaking out on social media and stuff like that. I was like, nah, this can't be real. For me, it has to be something like, yo, it's just can't be real, because like even back in 2022, PNB had reached out for me. He's like, yo, what's up? For me, like, I pitched an idea with him to like work, you know, like through a song made through a skit for and he was with it and stuff like that. So to really know like things were in motion, you feel me, and then things to just happen that way, it was just very just heartbreaking for me to know like, damn, like. So it was just even till this day, it still kind of feels surreal, because that was the same day my dad like died, like just the same day my dad died in 2021. But like just knowing like, yo, like it was just crazy for real. But you know, but just knowing like the impact and the legacy he made, even like his brother too. Like his brother is one of the realest PNB Mean. I remember one time I was talking to a girl at the time. I DM'd PNB Mean and I said, yo, like you think you could like my like girl, like, for me, she like listens to your music. Can you send like and it's her birthday. Can you send her like a video saying happy birthday? He sent it. You feel me? That was real. Like PNB Mean did that. So shout out to PNB Mean. So it was definitely crazy for real. But just realizing, you know, like, yo, like it motivated, you know, me to know like, yo, like he left such a legacy and inspired me. Like, oh, I got to keep it going. You feel me? I got to keep it going. I got to keep, you know, pushing. I got to keep, you know, making the music, keep connecting and stuff like that. So it's like really, like, honestly, at that moment when I first met him, it was like one of those things like, yo, like, it's really real. It really could happen for real. So, yeah, for sure.
Man, damn, that's deep. We're going to take a second.
All right.
That was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. And I appreciate you opening up and expressing that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, moving forward, we're not going to predate it, but you know what I'm saying? You got this Hopeless Romantic. That you're going to do. Tell us a little bit about that song. Tell us a little bit about the story behind it and why they should check that out.
Yeah, Hopeless Romantic. So shout out to my guy Sozy, man. He's been crushing, you know, the beats for me lately. He produced What Happened to Me, produced a joint with my cousin Creep, and he produced Hopeless Romantic and stuff. So that song is really just me being like 100% vulnerable on a track, just about knowing like I truly feel like I'm a hopeless romantic. You feel me? I truly do. You feel me? I'm a very, very, you know, loving person. You feel me? When I get into a relationship or talking to somebody, you feel me? I pride myself in that 100%. You feel me? As Drake will say, like, I'm a certified lover boy. You feel me? So, like, it doesn't turn me, like, stone cold when shit goes wrong. But, like I said, like, that's the type of artist I am, too. Like, I'm able to just gather experiences, because whether if like anybody else has gone through the same thing, that's what I feel like music hits the most too, where it's just like somebody is saying something that not a lot of people say, but I can relate to so much. So it's really just a song really about me just being vulnerable about the track, knowing like, yo, like no matter how times you feel me may cross me or do some dirty shit or like whatever, you feel me, like I'm still gonna believe in love for real, I'm still gonna keep pushing, still gonna keep thriving for real, but I ain't gonna be no dummy, you feel me, fool me 3 times, like Cole said, fuck the peace sign, you feel me, type shit. Like, so that's really how I really kind of express myself on that track, but also mix the rapping with the singing. That's something that I've known too. Like, you feel me? Like, I got a nice voice. I got a great voice too. So I feel like that was a perfect time to outlet that. So I really try to blend it both and really just take my time in crafting my songs the way I want to.
Yeah. And that the peace sign, the J. Cole bar, that was in the track.
Yeah, that was in the track. You feel me? Yeah.
So you were talking about the lyrics earlier. That's crazy. You just quoted yourself. That's tough. And quoted Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's awesome, bro. So Cut Different exclusive, Hopeless Romantic. You're watching the interview right now, but be sure to check out the live performance of Hopeless Romantic by ISO Kenny as well. So, man, I mean, since you've been doing what you're doing, since you've been in the music industry, right? What would you say has been the coolest experience being ISO Kenny and being in these rooms?
Yeah.
What's the coolest shit you've done?
I say definitely the coolest thing I've done was like really some of the events that I've been through like within the past like years, like when shit really started going crazy. For instance, back in 2022, I was able to go to like a Spotify/Rap Caviar event, you know, and being in the same room with like so many other artists and stuff like that. You know, like my guy DDG, Coil Ray, Moray, like just really just seeing like, you know, like, yo, like my work, my passion got me here for real. And like people, they coming up to me, yo, I seen you, like you tough, you raw for real. Like you nice with it. You feel me? And then 2023, actually being able to go to the Grammys, that was pretty dope, you know, to actually like be on the Grammys. Like that's something that like seems far-fetched to a sense, like, you know, to me in the past. But now, you feel me, knowing that, yo, I made it here, I'm connecting with different artists, networking and stuff like that, you know, it just made me realize it's very possible, you feel me, to just reach those accolades of winning a Grammy, you feel me? So, yeah, that's why I feel like was definitely one of the coolest things, you know, just being able to actually even travel more, have reasons to go to different places and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say that. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of that this year for sure. So, yeah, stay tuned for me. So, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah.
The Grammys.
Yeah.
How did that happen, bro?
Yeah, so shout out to my guy Trimark for that one. You feel me? My guy Trimark, Maniac Main for that. You feel me? They were the ones to really like, you know, push for me to, you know, get out there and stuff like that. So we was able to like, you know, really just network and stuff like that to know like, yo, like, feel me, we gonna pull up to the Grammys, you feel me, and stuff like that. It's like, it's really, it's you would think it's something so complex, but it's simple for like once you put the work in, once you literally just align yourself with greatness, people that are hungry just like you, have goals and visions like you could literally move mountains together. So like that was really just that, you know, just them making a play, you know, and just me following suit to know like, yo, like we lit, you feel me, I'm going to the Grammys, you feel me? So yeah, you feel me?
What happened to me?
No.
Real shit.
Yeah,
real
type
shit.
You feel me? So yeah.
Word up, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit, ISO Kenny, a busy man. We super grateful for you coming through Cut Different TV, man. Definitely explaining, definitely letting us know what makes you cut different. And a majority of y'all already watching this. I mean, it's ISO Kenny. You know where to find him. He got what? Almost 2 million on TikTok.
Yeah.
I mean, he about to hit 1 mil on the gram.
Yeah.
As at the time of recording, I mean, y'all know where to find them. But if they don't, where can they find you at?
Yes, you can find me everywhere. ISO Kenny. It's IS0 Kenny. A lot of people make the mistake of putting the O instead of a 0. You feel me? But yeah, you can find me at ISO Kenny, IS0 Kenny. Everywhere, TikTok, SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, you feel me? Anywhere for real. So we lit, you feel me? Yeah.
Omnipresence. And now you can find them at Cut Different TV.
Yes, sir.
And I got to do it again because I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your favorite part of this episode, your favorite part of the interview. We always love to hear your feedback. Once again, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you, my guy.
And without further ado, I go by the name of Sebastian Ryder. You just tapped into Cut Different TV, and I'm here with my dog.
ISO Kenny. Yes, sir.
We out.